Hey God Gamers, it's Kaling here, and have I got an interesting video review for you this time around. Drawn to Life the Next Chapter is a sequel to the hit DS game of the same name. This game released on both the DS and Nintendo Wii on October 27th of 2009. The DS game was voted the best of E3 2009 and may even win DS Game of the Year, while Drawn to Life 2 for the Wii is a train wreck to say the least, and Planet Moon Studios seem to do a complete 360 compared to the Fifth Cell's masterpiece. Our story takes place after the events of the first game. The mayor's daughter is now the mayor, and the creator has vanished. Suddenly, strange things begin to happen in the once peaceful village, and the villagers cry out for the creator and the hero to return. Drawn to Life the Next Chapter is an action-adventure platforming game, where like the last game, it focuses on the player's creativity. At times during the game, you will be asked to draw many different things using the Wiimote. Although unlike using the stylus, the Wiimote just didn't meet our expectations and was very clumsy. After creating the world, players are brought to the town where you get a little bit of backstory from the last game. Turns out that the mayor was killed and now the daughter is the mayor. And the creator has vanished, and so did the baddie. The town acts as the hub world, connecting the 4 different gate worlds. They are the jungle, the shadow world, the ice world, and of course the sky domain. After hearing the cries of your people, the creator creates a new champion for this game. The actual creating aspect of this game has been improved significantly compared to the DS game. Players can zoom in and design some really awesome characters. We did, although they got destroyed. But we'll talk about that later. After making our hero, players can enter the first of 4 worlds. Every world requires you to draw different aspects of the level, like flowers, clouds, platforms, etc., etc. You get the idea. The stage layout is that of a typical platforming game, where the hero sometimes has objectives to complete which vary from level to level, like collecting different things or finding a missing character. Each world has different powers for you to use as well. Example, in the jungle world you get a tail, which is needed to swing on vines and be able to scale the platforms, while in the shadow world you get claws so you can climb and hang on to things. In the ice world you get the powerful sword and ice skates so you can travel much faster on the ice. And in the sky domain, players can both fly and shoot stuff, which was pretty cool. Depending on the level, the player can create different vehicles needed to progress throughout the game as well, but they're very limited, and you don't get to use them for very long. Alrighty, so the gameplay follows 2 principles really, drawing and platforming. That's it. Every level will have you drawing stuff constantly. Besides platforms and stuff, players will come across different colored boxes throughout your adventure. These boxes are what you draw in, and they have different abilities and uses as well. The blue boxes are drawings that you can stand on, and you can make all kinds of different shapes. The red boxes are drawings that become animated and are used to solve a lot of puzzles in this game. The green boxes are the final box, and they act as super springs in this game, and you will need to use your brain a lot to solve the different spring puzzles. The platforming levels have a lot of enemies that can be killed by either stomping on them or punching them, although most of the time you just want to jump on them, or you can even avoid them altogether. There are different vehicles you can draw in this game as well, and the stages that use them are very brief to say the least. Each vehicle can attack ink monsters by pressing the B button, and that basically does it for the gameplay. Sadly, this Wii game has way too many bad things going for it that it's just a shame because this game had so much potential. The platforming in this game is downright a joke in both the jungle, shadow, and sky world. And this is going to frustrate a lot of little children, considering that this game is targeted toward a certain age group. Because the platforming becomes difficult, only skilled gamers will have any chance of beating this game. Drawn to Life 2 has some of the longest load times that I've seen in ages, even more than Tekken 6. Now this doesn't happen just once in a while either. The load times occur all the time. I'm serious. Going to the creator screen, going back to the stage, going into doors, back to the town hub, and you get the idea. It's constant. The next problem I have is the music itself. Now hold the phone, the music is actually good, but unlike the DS game, players don't get a variety of music. This will really annoy people considering how amazing the DS music is in the second game. Each world has its own song and it repeats throughout all 5 stages, even the final stage. Multiplayer is downright atrocious in this game, and it just feels like it was tacked on to release for the Wii version. Another headache involves after beating a level, you need to search out a character in the town to unlock the next part of the level. This got rather annoying later in the game, as you always had to search out someone to unlock your next destination. The final nail in the coffin for this game is the glitches. Throughout our experience with this game, the glitches are everywhere, and we mean everywhere. Sometimes they get as bad as screwing up the environments, causing the game to freeze, getting your character stuck and having to reset, but worst of all, destroying your hard-earned creative characters. Now personally, I have no idea how in the world this glitch was even activated, but it was devastating. My wife and I spent weeks creating amazing characters for this game. We learned how to use shading effects and made some awesome creations that gamers have never seen before, and even the developers. But sadly, they were destroyed. Somehow the game messed up the character models in every single save file, so we had to actually erase our save file, and we just didn't really feel like making any new characters. Although for some reason I decided to make Scorpion, and somehow he survived, but that doesn't matter. I don't know how this glitch even happened. I don't know if it was through the joint editor or when the game got screwed up during that glitch with the vehicle, like being able to take the vehicle outside of the actual vehicle stage. What the glitch actually does is it elevates the heads and arms several inches off the characters' bodies. So it basically ruins your creations. It doesn't matter if you mess with the joint editor, it will never be fixed. So basically, all that time and effort was for nothing. It's hard to really say anything good about the Wii version, but if we really try, the music in this game, while it may not offer a variety, it was catchy and beautiful to listen to as well. When the creation tool worked, it was much more fun to make characters, and we loved the zooming in feature compared to the first game. Being able to draw whatever you wanted in this game from weapons, environments, platforms, items, etc. was great. Using templates is another wonderful addition to this game. If you don't want to have to draw stuff all the time, then just use the templates. The game also offers a lot of hidden content, and only a dedicated player will be able to find all the different templates and stamps, if you're really going to go that far. Collecting coins is how you buy all the stuff in the shop. My favorite world in this game had to be the snow world. This is because the sword and the ice skates. The platforming wasn't so bad in this world, and I actually had fun playing it, if you can believe it. The vehicles in this game, while very short, are a lot of fun when you get to use them, especially the helicopter. Still, even with its redeeming qualities, this game just doesn't have enough to offer over the epic new DS game of the same name. Plus, with the heartbreaking character creation glitch, what is the point of spending hours and days making perfect creations when they're just going to get destroyed? That being said, the game has average gameplay, unresponsive drawing, excellent zooming into your creations, pretty music, difficult levels, glitches, constant load times, and very long levels. So GotGame.com gives Drawn to Life 2, the next chapter for Wii, a 5 out of 10. But this game is not better than its DS counterpart. That game has way too many good qualities for me to mention at this time. Well, that wraps up things on our end. Thanks so much for watching another Got Game video review. Keep it locked here for more of our awesome content only on GotGame.com. This is Kaylee as always saying God bless and happy gaming until we meet again, gamers. See ya.